So we have some news that just came out. The Packers have actually made a move at wide receiver. However, it is someone I am not very familiar with. It came out from Packers.com here, saying Packers announced roster move. Green Bay signs wide receiver Kawaan Baker to the practice squad. And then they say down here, Baker, 6'1", 210, a first-year player, was originally selected by the New Orleans Saints in the 7th round, number 255 overall, of the 2021 NFL Draft out of the University of South Alabama. He spent most of his rookie season on the Saints practice squad, but did play in 2 games and recorded a tackle on special teams. In college, Baker caught 126 passes for 1,829 yards and 16 touchdowns and rushed 82 times for 376 yards and 11 touchdowns. He will wear number 82 for the Packers. So this week, the talk of lots of Packers fans has been what are the Packers going to do at wide receiver? Will they make a move for a receiver from the trade market? And I think that's still possible, potentially. But we saw them try out like 3 different receivers on Tuesday. They decided to sign Kawaan Baker here. As we already know, all of the injuries piling up in Green Bay. Luckily, today, Sammy Watkins was designated to return to the team. So in the next 21 days, they can activate him from the IR and he can fully play and everything, which is great news. But still, with the Christian Watson injury and Randall Cobb injury, they clearly wanted to add another receiver. So Kawaan Baker is the guy added to the practice squad. Another interesting thing is when we look at Juwann Winfree, he's already been activated 3 different times from the practice squad, and there's a rule in the NFL. I don't know if it's a new rule or when it was created, but they basically can't activate him to the active roster anymore unless they officially put him on the 53-man roster. So that could be another reason they wanted to add Kawaan Baker if they don't plan to do that with Juwann Winfree. So who knows there. And then I want to show you some information about him. This is from an Acme Packing Company article. I just want to look at his RAS score right here, which is, relative athletic score. And as you can see, Kawaan Baker was drafted with pick 255. He scored a 9.08 RAS out of a possible 10. This ranked 232 out of 2,517 wide receivers from 1987 to 2021. So that's a pretty good score overall. As I can see, 9.08. He ran a 4.45 40-yard dash, so pretty quick. And then also, too, we look at his vertical is 9.43 out of 10. And broad jump 9.47. So he seems to be a very explosive player. He was, however, drafted in the 7th round. So there's clearly some things he needs to work on. Another thing to note is he was suspended for the first 6 games of the season because of, I think it's performance-enhancing drugs. Let me make sure I'm clear on this because I say here he was suspended for 6 games due to a violation of the performance-enhancing substance policy. So he just finished serving that with the Saints. The Saints decided to release him on Monday, and the Packers decided immediately to come in and sign him. So I don't know if he has potential. We'll see. I don't know if the Packers will plan to elevate him this week. That's we'll see what they decide to do, but they clearly wanted at least a little bit more wide receiver depth. It's not a big-name receiver, which many people want. We will see if it happens. Who knows? But I just wanted to come in here, share that new signing. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more Packers content, and I'll see you guys next time.